Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Set. 44, Mike, 44. I can't believe they let you play. I can't.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Check. Red 80. Red 80. Hey, orbit.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
Come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard. Line.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dante Pettis, 57 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2, being chased out left. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, here's Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Yellow. Yellow. Check 13. Check 13. Shit.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable here for Davis. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got it complete to Anderson. Tally that as catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here goes that. 50's to mine. Exit, exit. Lady.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. This one caught by Ridley. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Zoo.
Darnold now to throw. And incomplete.
Darnold's pass. Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Bravo.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. This is Breida. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes sets up the screen to Gordon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
43!
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Darnold from the gun. Escaping the pressure right, and that'll be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Darnold now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st down here.
Let's make these babies cry.
To throw is Darnold. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go. This move. It's going to be a long day. Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Oh, here we go. Oh, go Mike 50, Mike is head.
To the air again, Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Bullock good on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
And got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dante Pettis. His second touchdown of the afternoon as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now Bullock to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
What they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Yellow. There's a line, 80. 54 miles. Go your jump. 0-15. Recon, 132 fighter.
They run again with Breida. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
Mike 54. 3 bud. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, Sunday. Tight go. Race don't travel. 50, yellow. Haywood.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yellow.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hey, they're scared. Yellow. Check hot. Hey, watch that. General, flash.
Here's Breida. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a give coming right is Breida. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offense. To take control of the line of scrimmage, that didn't happen.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
See who Boston played today. It don't matter.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, can't do that one.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his target. That's more. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move.
Huh?
Do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker. I see that motherfucker in here. Nigga ain't shit. Let the clock run down in this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Nigga trying so hard.
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
He dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Demarcus Robinson there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Who's there peeping in my window? Pie.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, high 7.
Here's Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Dang, bro.
Come to me, it's me. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. They can't hang with us. Check 9, check 9. No lady. 61, matchbox lights. No lady. Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Oh, he definitely got a point now.
That's going to set him back.
Pump me my bar now.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Nigga trying so hard.
Hey, echo.
That nigga trying so hard, bro.
And here we go on 4th. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he takes us beyond the 35.
Nigga knew not to punt the ball.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Pick that shit, bum ass nigga. Trying to play with me. Since you want to go for it.
And a big turnover there as his guys
will
get the football back.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Nigga desperate to win, bro. I wasn't even trying to win. I ain't even try to win this game. I ain't even trying.
The Chiefs
man, nobody want to hear that shit, man. Here all these excuses go.
Right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies.
He come back and win.
Man,
I had to put the phone. Man, shut that shit up, man.
Steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
Man, got all the excuses in the world when he loses.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
Just like a LeBron fan.
Able to get this one out just shy of the
I shouldn't expect nothing less.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket.
Who's there peeping in my window? Pow. Nobody now.
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and
you don't know nothing about that, LB.
Take a lot of time off the clock between plays and
you don't know about that shit right there.
Really put you in a stressful spot.
You. That was before your time, right? They good in my outcast, no boy.
They run with Call it a gain of 4 on on first, and that'll make it second down. Offensively with the lead, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So not come back on your heels.
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario.
Man, they need to. Them niggas used to be good. Mob Outcast used to be on that shit, boy.
Not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Hell yeah.
To run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Yeah, they had their own little shit now.
Now it's Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd gets as we come up on a big third down. Mahomes now to throw.
It was
they set up the screen. That's complete.
Big boy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Who?
A pickup of 24.
Yeah, Andre 3000. Yeah. He said common sense.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's good as they come up first and 10.
The bald-head nigga. Yeah, he caught it. He said the red bone nigga.
The Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
That nigga had some business with him, boy.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Yeah. Oh, nah. Hell nah. Like them white niggas or them yellow niggas.
They come up second and 10. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
That's so crazy.
On third down, a run from Breida.
Yeah.
A minimal gain there.
Hell yeah, shit. I'll be on that same shit. The kids successful shit. Now they got them breaking records, making millions and shit. Living good out there.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Call me the Dragon Slayer. And wasn't he trying? Nigga, the Dragon Slayer wasn't even trying to be. Oh, shit. Man,
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They might be
I'm dead.
Gotta play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Boom.
Onside kick and get the ball back.
Boom.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's Darnold, and he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
You could throw that.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and
Man, I just started being able to fucking eat.
in your
Shit.
you're either throwing the touchdown or you're
Getting
throwing
that
the
damn
check
teat
down.
pull, bro. That
Earlier in the game,
motherfucker
it was
had me
touchdown
goddamn
or
hurting.
interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
His tight end. 23 yards to
Oh,
pick up
fucking
there.
goodness. This nigga done entered the chat. Oh, Lord.
Darnold for the red zone now. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Will be money FD, but y'all
Cancellation
the
TD,
song
but
going
it
by
was
y'all.
not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Breeder say, fuck the Jets. Going back to another Super Bowl. Super Bowl bound, man. Do 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 do.